Welcome to EPiraten Radio. This is session number 3, and we are looking to escape. This is the track Escape from the album Dark Room. My name is Simon. This is EPiraten Radio Session 3. I'm going to be playing a few tracks as we watch the Salisbury Cathedral build. So what you got on the main screen here is you got Salisbury Cathedral in Wiltshire. You're looking at the west fascia being built at the moment. We just completed the nave and the aisles. If you want to check out the build in detail, you can go over to YouTube and check out the channel there, and you can see you can get your Minecraft blueprints however you want. You can have it like this with a bit of music. You can have just the build with the game music, and we've also got some time-lapse videos there. With the music on it. Each week I do a how to build to show the progress of the project. Currently working on Notre Dame. So if you've got any questions, just let me know. So there's Escape. Let's go a bit more chiptune, a bit more Minecraft style. This is Topography. and that's Topography. You can check out the artwork there. That's an oil painting of Penny Fan. My name's Simon, and I've taken over the Flight Past channel on behalf of EPiraten, which is my band, and we're playing a bit of radio session here for promoting their music. And the style of music is very atmospheric, kind of electronic style, and this is a track, it's called Tribo Electric Reprise, and it's Tribo Electric is that sort of that electricity that generates life, and it's from the album Atmospherics. So this is Tribo Electric Reprise from the album Atmospherics. It was an album, wow, it must have been a couple of years ago now. There was a massive thunderstorm that happened over the house. I managed to record snippets of it and it turned it into an album. Good to see you, Gammon. Good to see you. Moving on, next track is an old one. It's comes. I think I started this track probably way back 15 years ago now, maybe. That's why it's got a little bit of a 90s production value on it. This one is it's called Ventilate, and the artwork on the album was done by myself, using like an ink doodling going on, and it has that sort of breathing nature, and I've just felt it sounded pretty cool. Hope you enjoy. You're listening to EPiraten Radio Session 3, and this is Ventilate. You're watching Salisbury Cathedral build on Minecraft. It's a project that we've been working on for a while. This one has actually been completed now, and you can go over to YouTube and see the full videos of the slow motion ones if you want. There's different ways you can enjoy the project. There's radio sessions like this, or you've got the actual live build going on, with just the audio of the game, or you've got music videos that you can enjoy, and there's also a build talk session where I just introduce what's going on with the actual build at the moment. The idea of the project is to build cathedrals, real cathedrals, or famous buildings, and it's on a timeline. We've probably just finished Salisbury Cathedral now. There's a few details to go. We're now working on Notre Dame. You're listening to the music of EPiraten. EPiraten is how you say it. Search for it in your music apps. It's don't forget there's a capital E and a capital P. And that is Ventilate. I hope you enjoyed that one. It's quite an old track. You can kind of tell that the production's a little bit 90s, shall we say. Let's go a little bit more modern. This is one, there's a atmospheric track. Has that sort of Minecraft chip tune kind of thing going on. And this one is called Herbel, which is Welsh for remote. Okay, we're coming to the end of this 5x time-lapse video, and when it comes to the end, I'll try and find a little video clip so you can see see some of the wider picture of what we're doing on the project. So here, this is the finished version. This is Salisbury Cathedral. I like to keep the day-night cycle going, just as I love seeing the sun rising and setting through the project. Salisbury Cathedral, what we're looking at here is we're facing east, the sun's rising, we're looking at the west fascia. Project took about a month to build. This is currently the tallest spire cathedral in the UK. When it was built, I think it was about the third. There was Lincoln Cathedral, and the old St. Paul's was larger, but both their spires were one. Lincoln's spire fell down, and St. Paul's was burnt in the Great Fire of London. Okay, I got shot through the idea of the project. Is to be done in blueprint format, and so you can see the sort of structures used and the way the supports are worked. It's not designed to be. It's more like those sort of architecture models that people build. So it's there for you guys to copy and all that sort of stuff and have fun with the textures. Okay, that's her bell. Mean Distance is a whole EP out there called Distance itself, and we're moving now into Castell is the word. It's the Welsh word for castle. It's an album that came out beginning of the Ukraine war. This sort of sense of enemies over the horizon, and that you can't see them, but you know that they're coming. So welcome to EPiraten Radio Session 3. I'm Simon from EPiraten. This is the music of EPiraten and you're listening to Cathedral, which is the title track from the album Cathedral. Came out in 2022. You can find all this music on your usual streaming stuff, and you can help support the channel by liking and subscribing, or going to Bandcamp, search for EPiraten. It's EP capital letters Iraten. It's it comes from the German for Edelweiss Piraten, so it's shortened from Edelweiss. So if you want to say it correctly, it's Piraten. The album cover here is from an oil painting called Grub Kot. It's a Welsh ridge going up towards Snowdon's. The Red Crag is the translation. The track you're hearing is it's got a duduk being played. To sort of it's like I suppose it's a Middle Eastern kind of woodwind two-reeded instrument. And you got this sense of those booms coming from over the horizon. Is that sense. The album, I'm not sure. I think it definitely had a bit of a war theme to it. It was definitely, when I look back at some of my stuff, it's always the news and the events of the time is always infiltrating me by some sort of osmosis. Tracks on this album include one called Conquer, one called Fevered Dreams, Sonar, and The Return. And it was all about this sort of almost Odysseus kind of Odyssey vibe, going away over the horizon, facing enemies. Anyway, that is Castell. And I thought we'd now try and mix it up a bit, going back to some of my old stuff. This is called Evolution. Evolution there. Now moving on, we're going to a track called Signals. It's obviously got some war themes. Signals there from the album Cathedral. I like to take people on a journey. I like to take people on an oral journey. Nothing ever stays still on my tracks. And that's felt quite serious. How about a little bit of hypnosis?
Magical, non-verbal suggestion. Placing the subject into a hypnotic trance.
Thanks everybody for listening to this radio station. This is Simon of EPiraten. We seem to be pushing on here on the Salisbury Cathedral build. If you want to see this in real time, you can go to the YouTube channel. There's the videos there without any music on it. You can also enjoy the individual tracks. They're set to some of the actual videos time-lapsed up. There's also a build talk, which I do once a week, where I discuss the project. This is EPiraten on Flight Pass channel for my regular.
All music is a form of mind control.
I don't know what happened there. We seem to disconnect it. So I'd just like to thank you for listening to this this stream, and I will see you tomorrow.